Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Amra and this is Amra's Beauty Blog. If you're a subscriber, then welcome back. If you like this video, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for weekly uploads. If you want to see how I got this look from the new Eldridge Liquid Lurex Eyeshadows, then please keep watching. So today I am going to be talking about Eldridge, about the launch of her new eyeshadows. And today I'm going to be showing you all 5 shadows. I went to pick them up and I also purchased some of her brushes. Now, I wasn't sure initially whether I was going to purchase the brushes, but I started speaking to one of the head makeup artists there called David, and he basically explained that some of these brushes were flat. And I don't actually have a lot of brushes that are flat. So I found this really intriguing, but also he mentioned something really interesting, and that was that these brushes were made in the same place or in collaboration with Hakihodo. Now Hakihodo is a Japanese brush brand that is very well known. I actually purchased a few Hakihodo brushes when I was doing my freelance makeup work and I was attending the IMATs, and they used to have a stand there in London when they used to come, and I used to purchase their brushes. I will do a video in the future with the collection that I have of their brushes because I think their brushes are superb. So when I heard that LIZA had curated her version of these brushes in collaboration with Hakihodo, it got me very, very excited, and so I ended up purchasing the brushes as well. I have 4 of LIZA's brushes. You may also notice that I'm filming from a different place. I have decided to make my study room my filming room now. I've done a lot of work over the last weekend. I have been working on building my makeup room. I have a video that I will have up soon showing you what I've done to the room in terms of getting all the items that I needed, and I also have lots of storage space, so I think lots of you might be interested in seeing that. Back to LIZA, I picked up the 4 brushes and I will tell you which ones I picked up, and then I picked up all 5 of her eyeshadows, and they're called Liquid Lurex or Lurex, I don't know if I pronounced that right, and I bought one in every colour. So I've got Angelica, Bianca, Lauren, Diana and LIZA. So those are the 5. Now from what I'm aware, these won't be on sale online for another 2 weeks, so that's why I wanted to get these up for you so you could see how they look on my skin tone, and just presenting a couple of looks for you so that when they do go on sale online, you know which ones you want to purchase. I am sure that you're probably going to want to purchase all of them. They retail in the UK for £19, so I don't know how that translates to US dollars, but that's roughly where she'll be price pointing these eyeshadows. So they're Liquid Lurex eyeshadows, and I'm really, really excited because I don't have a lot of liquid eyeshadow formulas. I have a lot of powder formulas, but not liquids. Because I picked up her brushes, I thought today I'd have a bare face, and I've got moisturiser on, I've prepped my skin, and I wanted to show you how her brushes perform applying her foundation, which I'm going to use her foundation brush for, and then I'm going to apply the eyeshadow with her eyeshadow brush that I picked up, as well as her highlighter using one of her brushes as well. And she also has a sort of lip type brush, so I'm not sure if it's for the lips, but you can use it for the lips and under the eye. I'm going to probably use it for the eyes initially, and then maybe later on in another video I'll show you how it looks as a lip brush. I'm so excited. So what I thought we'd do is let's open each one. Okay, so the first brush that I picked up from LIZA is her foundation brush. It is really, really nice. I'll show you what it looks like. From what I was told, they said that the handle is made from cherry wood. It's a flat brush. So what I love about that is I don't have a lot of flat brushes. I think the only one I might have is from Bobbi Brown from years ago, but I don't tend to have a lot of foundation brushes that are flat. So I'm really interested to see how this applies her foundation, which we will do together. This is the first brush that I showed you, and this is in the number 1, and this is the foundation brush that LIZA has. And as I described, you can see that it's flat, and then it's got a bit of a point just there. It's a really interesting brush. Cherry wood, very, very nice. I will try that with the foundation shortly. The foundation brush is the number 1 brush, and I will give you prices as well. I will list them down below when I'm talking about them, but you'll see the prices. And the next one is the brush that you'd probably use for like highlight, and this is why I'm really interested, because it's quite a small brush. You could use this for powder as well, where you want to sort of powder underneath your eyes. And it's just a really sort of detailed brush that gets into areas that you would really sort of need with a smaller brush. And this one is the brush that I said is kind of fluffy, but then quite interestingly it goes tapered. This is quite fluffy and then it sort of goes poofy at the side and then it goes pointy there, which is really, really interesting in terms of the shape. I'm looking forward to trying this with her highlighter. I really like this, and this brush is in number 9. Again, I'll put the price below. And then I picked up her number 7 brush, and this one is a flat brush, and this one I like because I do like to apply shimmers. Sometimes you have like quite pigmented things that need sort of just flat packing on. So this is her other brush which I showed you, and this is her number 7 brush, and I really like this for sort of packing on shimmers or products that you need sort of a brush that will pick it up a lot easier, and this one will do the trick. Pretty much flat all the way through, and then there's a small taper at the end. I really like this shape. I think I've got a Chantecaille brush that's a little bit similar to this as well, but I don't have a lot of brushes like this in my collection. I recently purchased, I think, a brush from Refa, and it's quite similar, but I do like this. It's very interesting and I like the fact that it's flat. So this one is the number 7. And then finally I picked up the 4th brush, which is number 15. You could use it under your eye, so it's quite thin, tapered, pointy, and good for sort of under, you know, when you want to get eyeshadow and put it under your eye, which you know I love to do if you watch my channel. And this is like the smaller head. The 2 other brushes that I didn't pick up, there's one that's sort of slightly bigger shape when it comes to the head, and then there's another one that's sort of like a blending brush, and I thought I'd save that for the next time I visit LIZA. I just wanted to show you these first. But also it's small enough to use as a lip brush as well, so it's quite multifunctional and I really like that. This one has slightly different material. I know that all these brushes are synthetic from what I was told. They are all really, really good. I've taken all the boxes out and I just wanted to show you all the shades that I picked up, and as you can see, they are absolutely stunning. When I was in Lisa's shop, I wanted to buy these the first time I entered her shop, but they weren't available for sale until just yesterday, so I went into store and picked these up for you guys because I know you are dying to see how this looks. So I have picked up every shade. I swatched these, all of them, on my skin actually, but I found this one is the coolest shade, and this one is called LIZA. The rest are really good for most skin tones. To be honest, this one is good for mine as well, but if you're looking for like a cooler look, then this is great. So I just wanted to show you how this foundation brush works alongside her foundation, and we will put that on together now. So what I've gone and done is I've actually swatched all of the colours for you, first of all, just to show you how they look, and I will write down all the colours for you so you know in which order these are. Absolutely stunning. So the first colour here is Bianca. Bianca is kind of like a cool toned pink. It's really, really pretty. So that is Bianca. The next colour is Angelica. Now Angelica has a kind of rose gold look to it. It's really lovely as well. So Angelica is more like a rose gold. The next one is Diana, and Diana is more of a copper colour, very sort of warm, really, really pretty. The next one is Lauren. Lauren is more like a deep gold toned, again, absolutely gorgeous. And then finally we have LIZA or LIZA. This one is like a cool toned bluey grey. It's really, really nice. I've got the Lisa Eldridge foundation on now. I have her highlighter and I have the first colour that I'm going to show you on my eyes today. What I wanted to do, because a lot of people probably haven't seen how the formula is, I'm going to take it out. You've got a doe foot, you have the Lisa Eldridge written right down there, so you've got the gold doe foot, and it's a really lovely sort of applicator. The consistency is very creamy, so what I thought I'd do is just show you on my hand how that consistency is. I don't know if you can see that, but it's really lovely and glides just so well. I can't wait to try this on my eyes. I've got some of the product on my hand and we're going to go through each colour now. That is the first one, which is the colour Bianca. I'm literally just going to put a little bit on my hand and I'm going to use her brush to apply it. It is quite shimmery, so just be aware if you don't like sort of shimmer eyeshadow, this may not be for you, but I love that sort of hint of something. That's how it looks with just the brush. Now I just wanted to see how that applied with the brush, and it gives it a very sort of natural look to my eyes. And what I wanted to do was try and use the doe foot as well to intensify it. So I'm going to take the container and I'm just going to try and just apply it using the doe foot as well. And you can see already that it's a lot more intense. And then what I will do is, just to tidy up, I will take a brush and just that's a really pretty colour. What I'm going to do is just add a little bit of lip, just for the other looks as well, just so that there's a little bit of lip, a little bit of blush. That's a really pretty colour. So this one is Bianca. This one is called Bianca. So off camera, I've just added some lipstick. I've got a fair in the pencil with the lip gloss and some blush from Lisa in Dante's Dream, which I've added. And I thought what would be nice is I want to try out this little brush, and I just wanted to see what it would be like just slightly under the eyes. So what I'm going to do is, again, put a little bit of the doe foot on my hand. I'm just going to go into the colour and just dab a little bit under the eye. As the colour is quite light, I don't tend to do that with a lighter colour normally, but I just wanted to see how. By the way, this fits perfectly under the eye, so it's a really good brush if you want to do this with other products. I think that's really nice actually. I'm just adding it now. and I think that brightens up the look even more, but it's a really, really pretty colour. So this one is Bianca. And I've just added some mascara as well. Apologies for my brows, I'm due to get them threaded today, but I really wanted to show you how it looked. Okay, so now we're going to move on to Angelica, and Angelica is a bit more of a sort of rose gold. So that is Angelica. And I'm going to apply that with Lisa's brush again. So we're moving on to the next colour, and this one is Diana. And as I said to you earlier, Diana is that shade that is a little bit more warmer, coppery, and very sort of rich. So I think this is going to suit a lot of skin tones. So let's see how this goes. Again, this is the hand swatch for you, and look how creamy that is. Okay, now we're moving on to Lauren. Now Lauren is more of a gold colour. It is a rich gold, kind of darker gold. So this one is Lauren. So you can see that it's a lot more of a richer gold. So we're finally on to the last colour, and this is LIZA or LIZA. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. It is one of the most intriguing ones because it's one that I wouldn't normally gravitate towards, but for the channel, but also because I'm a little bit interested to see how this is going to look, I wanted to pick this one up, and it is the final one as part of her 5-piece collection. So let's see how this looks. This one is more like a bluey grey, a really interesting colour. So I'm just going to swatch it for you on my hand so you can see that. It's a really interesting shade. What I like about shades like this, it's really good for like a smoky eye and adding to a smoky eye. And yeah, if you are looking for something a little bit different, this will be the shade for you. Okay, so that is all of Lisa's Liquid Lurex liquid eyeshadows, and I really hope you enjoyed it. I'm not sure I've pronounced it right. I'm so sorry, Lisa. It's either Lurex or Lurex. I can't quite get it right, but I'm sure Lisa, when she brings out her video, will know exactly what it's called. I absolutely am loving this final shade. I wasn't sure when I first swatched it, just didn't know it was gonna like suit me, but actually I love this kind of smoky look it's created. So I actually think this might be my favourite, even though I wasn't initially drawn to. They are beautiful, they are creamy, you can apply as much as you want. As you saw with the lighter shades, I went in again with the doe foot. With this final shade I didn't, because it is quite pigmented because of the level of colour that's in there already. So that was great. The brushes that I bought have been amazing. I got an opportunity to try them properly today and I absolutely love them, and I think I'm going to pick up the remaining 2 when I go to her masterclass, which I will be filming videos on. I've booked myself on for 2 of her masterclasses and I will film my experience of those for you, so please stay tuned for that as well. I absolutely love these shadows. I'm so glad she's brought shadows out, because obviously we've been obsessed with her lipsticks, her lip glosses, her blushes, but we haven't seen any sort of eyeshadows yet, so the fact she's brought these out is fantastic. I just wanted to tell you how much product you get in each one. With this one you get 2.8 milliliter of product. It comes in 5 shades and I bought all 5, so I hope that today's video will help you pick your favourite shade. I've tried to get it in the best light possible. In the UK now it's getting darker quicker, so you won't see the light shining as much, so I'm using a lot of artificial light, but I hope that it still shows you how nice these colours are. The other thing I just wanted to mention was regarding the brushes. They are really lovely on the skin. Now I have quite sensitive skin, so I wasn't sure how they would fare compared to like my Sonia G brushes or my other brushes that I have. I put these on and when I did, they felt lovely on my eyelids as I was applying. It felt fantastic under my eyes. The foundation brush was amazing and the liquid highlighter brush was perfect. And like I said, you can use that liquid highlighter brush for powder under your eyes because it's such a perfect shape for getting really close to the lower lashes. So my verdict on the brushes is a thumbs up. Please let me know your comments in the comment section below. Are you going to be picking these up? I believe they're going to be launching in 2 weeks time, so keep an eye out on Lisa's website and I'm sure that you'll be able to pick these up very soon. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Thank you.